Hi, I'm Charlie Starr. The video you are about to watch is part of my free course, How to Read a Birth Chart. Signing up is easy. Simply subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and shoot me an email to the address in the description box below, letting me know you want to be enrolled. I will reply with a welcome email, including the syllabus and other free course materials. Then head on over to my channel page and find the How to Read a Birth Chart free course playlist. Hit play and follow the step-by-step instructions to become a true birth chart master. And now, back to this video. All right, you guys, welcome back. If you haven't already watched the sun sign video, go ahead and watch it now. I'll put a link above because in this video, we're gonna be talking about the moon sign, and it's really important to understand the sun sign before we get into the moon sign. A short recap is that the sun sign represents your conscious self, your ego, your identity, how you project and give out into the world. And the moon sign is essentially the other half of that coin. So this is going to be your subconscious self. This is also going to be how you receive. This is essentially the quieter part of yourself, the more emotional part of yourself, and the more receptive part of yourself. So if the sun is where you are shining, the moon is where you are reflecting. Just like the sun shines in the sky and the moon reflects the sun, your moon in astrology also has the job of taking the energy of the sun, and as the moon goes through each of the signs, it reflects back the energy of the sun into that particular house. So all of that to say is that the moon essentially acts as a mirror towards other energies, towards other signs. So the moon sign is very, very important because the moon is essentially reflecting the sign that it is in onto your own reflective surface, your own reflective processing center. Some people will say that your moon sign is who you are when nobody's watching or when you're home. Basically what they're trying to describe is that the sun energy that you're going to sink more into when you're comfortable, when you're relaxed, when you're not on, so to speak. So it's like you've taken your makeup off, you put your feet up, now your sign is gonna like really be front and center because now you're in a position where you're trying to receive nourishment, where you're trying to rejuvenate yourself, and where you are now reflecting on the things that you have gone through throughout the day or through other parts of your life. So it's essentially an emotional processing center, it's a receptive center, and it can have a big impact on you based on what sign your moon is in. This will have a different effect. So definitely get to know your moon sign, and this may actually be a huge aha moment. I know for some people, especially people who have a very transparent sun sign, such as I've noticed if you're a Pisces sun, the moon sign can be very significant because the Pisces nature can almost be transparent. It's so mutable, it's so flexible, and that it becomes adaptable to stronger aspects in the chart. Your moon sign can have a huge impact on how you are able to process emotions. Also, it will have a huge impact on how well you know yourself and how comfortable you are getting to know yourself, how comfortable you are with emotions, how easy it is to access those emotions, and how in tune you are with your secret desires, okay? Because the sun sign being our conscious self, this is going to really reflect the parts of ourselves that we are already very aware of, that track with who we want to be, who we think we are, what we think is the self, right? So this is the ego, this is the parts that we have created and accepted, and everything about ourselves that is less than desirable to the ego, that is less than acceptable, that we have decided is not a part of ourselves. This all goes to the subconscious, the unconscious territory. Emotions that we don't have time to process in our day-to-day life when we're on, right? Because it's not appropriate, because we're at work, because other people, because this and that and the other, all these things get shoved to the moon sign. So the moon is very, very, very important when it comes to emotional processing and when it comes to getting to know ourselves. That's all I'm going to say about the moon sign for now, but I really do encourage you guys to do a little bit of further digging onto your own individual moon sign. And in module 4, we'll get into aspects and we'll talk about what house your moon is in, because this can also have a really big impact on your moon sign, and also what is aspecting your moon. We'll get into all of that later, but for now, keep watching. Next, we're going to learn about the rising sign, and then we'll have the first 3 major parts of the birth chart done: the sun, the moon, and the rising sign. And then from there, we'll get into the other planets. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching.